Welcome to Eric Unfiltered. I am your host, Eric Dickinson, where I am always caffeinated, medicated, and never regulated. Here I discuss news, politics, relationships, and a whole lot more. I'm an unfiltered Gen Xer from Connecticut. Do you like inappropriate jokes, naughty memes, and late night drunken posts on social media? If you do, then give me a follow on X at Eric Not Sorry or on Facebook and Truth Social at Eric Unfiltered Podcast. I also post there when new episodes are released. Thank you for checking me out. Now let's get on with the show. How is everybody out there doing today? I hope you're doing well. If not, I hope things turn around soon. I know the holidays are coming up and a lot of people tend to kind of get bummed out, but I'm going to get into the holidays shortly. Before I get into the whole episode, a few things I want to announce. I will be updating the intro again soon because I am now available on YouTube. No, I am not doing video, not yet. I'm slowly being shoved in that direction, but not yet. I have been diligently working all morning today. I'm talking like 5.5 hours, converting files to be able to upload to YouTube because they are a different format. So thankfully, I found a website. I'll give them a quick shout out. No, I'm not getting paid for it. I just got freaking lucky. They cut days off of my endeavor. Oh, and not all of the episodes are uploaded because apparently YouTube they do have a limit, and apparently it's 105 or something like that. So yes, tomorrow, after the 24 hours, I will be able to upload the rest, and I will do that. And for the jokers and the schmucks out there, yes, I do know how to change a thumbnail. All of the old videos prior to this one will have the same thumbnail. I know it's totally lame, but I'm lazy. Okay, I admit it. So this episode and all the new ones will have a thumbnail that corresponds to something in the episode. So I am working on it. Oh, let me get that website to give it a quick shout out. Hold on one sec. Let me find it. It's literally this simple. It's called converter.app, or it's just converter app. And that was the name on the page. Like, you go to the page, there's a white background and lettering and all that. It says converter app. And I was able to do the conversions there. But anyways, enough of that horse shit. All right, another quick shout out on the 22nd of November. I want to give a shout out to Eden and Zach. Eden is the daughter of one of my mentors, somebody I am very quickly coming to call friend. Eden is, as I said, his daughter, and she and Zach got married on the 22nd of November, so congratulations to them two, and hopefully a lifetime of happiness. All right, enough of this happy shit. Let's get into it. So, last episode, I discussed the suspension of a superintendent from Middletown, Connecticut, after it came out that he had a DUI arrest in Florida earlier this year. And, subsequently, as I said, there is an update. He has been terminated. So I did a search on Grok, and again, it's an AI search, as I always say. Take it with a grain of salt. There may be some details that may be skewed. Again, it's an AI search. So I looked it up. I'm going to read the synopsis and just give you all the details that I found out on that story. Okay, so just to surmise, and hopefully I can get through this quickly and you can still understand it. So on July 29th of 2025, Vasquez Matos, 51, I don't know why we need to know his age, was arrested in Florida on charges of driving under the influence in the first degree. I believe he was also in possession of 2 driver's licenses, but I don't know. One could have been expired. I don't know. Regardless, he was arrested for DUI. The arrest was not publicly known to the Middletown Board of Education until November of 2025, when it was reported by local media. Vasquez Matos has been with the district since 2021, starting as acting superintendent and becoming permanent in 2022. November 13th and 14th of the same year, following media reports of the DUI arrest, Middletown Board of Education held a special meeting and placed Vasquez Matos on paid administrative leave. The board cited the arrest along with, quote, ongoing concerns regarding his overall employment performance, end quote, as factors in the decision. Now, I'm going to quickly pause there. In my last episode, there was one thing I mentioned of, I don't know if like there's union stuff or policies, and I asked you guys, do you think he should be suspended, fired, sent to rehab, whatever? And then I brought up the point of maybe there's other stuff going on behind the scenes that we don't know. Maybe this guy's a jerk. Maybe he's a great guy. I don't know. I am sure that would have had an effect on their decision. And boy, didn't it? Didn't it? I'm going to continue because this gets a little interesting. Just kind of interesting. So, where was I? On November 18th, 2025, in an emergency board meeting, Vasquez Matos was officially terminated. The primary reason was not the DUI. Oh, but I am sure that had an effect. Because negative press, especially when it comes to schools and education, is it's not good. So, continuing on. But a contract violation. His professional educator certification had lapsed on September 16th of 2025. Connecticut law requires superintendents to renew their certification every 5 years, including completing at least 90 hours of continued education. I have a question. Do you notice the dates? When does school start? When does the school year start? I know it's before, what is it, Labor Day? So, okay, so you're talking late September? No, late August. I'm medicated. Forgive me. So late August. Let's say at the very least September 1st. Okay. So he was good there. But the school year has already started, and then his certification lapses, and it's now November. No one noticed. Nobody stayed on top of that. There's no email that goes out. There's no red flag that... I'm just curious. I mean, I might be just talking out my ass here. I'm just asking questions. Because I know, like, in the aerospace industry, things have certification numbers and there's dates. You have to renew things or check things. And there's a system in place that raises a flag of, hey, after this day, you can't use that. I'm just curious on how is this guy still superintendent, not only after a DUI, but after his certificate lapsed. I'm just curious. I'm just asking questions, folks. That's all I'm doing. Okay, continuing on. So parents and community members expressed mixed reactions during public comments. Some defended him and some did not. Let's see here. November 20th, 2025, the board appointed Alan Adley as interim superintendent during a Thursday meeting. Adley, a veteran educator, previously served as superintendent in Darien and Granby, Connecticut. So, he is out. And, like I said, they found a reason. Bad press, especially in the education department in that field, is not good. So, any way to get rid of this guy, they found a reason and he's gone. Hopefully for him, obviously, I mean, I don't know the guy. I don't. Beyond just hearing the story and talking about it. I don't know the guy. Hopefully he gets his act together. Hopefully he can, hopefully this is bottom for him and he can straighten out his life. Honestly, I wish him the best. Really, I do. But, so, like I said, that was the update on that story. So Middletown Superintendent, the old man is out, new boss is in. There you go. How do you feel about that, parents? Do you like that decision? Do you think that someone dropped the ball on a certification accidentally on purpose, maybe? Wink, wink, nod, nod, no judge? I don't know. I'm just speculating. I'm just talking shit. All right, moving on to the next thing I want to talk about. All right, I'm going to get a little philosophical on your asses today. So while I was doing my whole conversion for YouTube and all that stuff, I was, typing up stuff and I was reading the titles and all that. And one of them that came across my screen was this time last year, I did like a thankful episode, stuff I was thankful for. Man, I thought last year was a kick in the nuts. Boy, was I wrong. 2025 has stomped my guts out, as you all know if you've been listening. If you haven't, it stomped my guts out. This year has sucked. Like full bore, porn star, hard sucking. This year is just bad. Bad year. But it's really, as hard as it is, like all of us, we all deal with crap. As Joe Rogan says, the worst thing that has ever happened to you is the worst thing that has ever happened to you. So perhaps you're experiencing that right now. Hopefully things get better. But it's hard to focus on the good things. So I've been trying to do that. I'm going to bring some of them to you today. So hopefully it can help you or inspire you to, especially at this time of year with the holidays coming up, it's a real hard time for a lot of people. Like suicide rates legitimately go up. Statistically, they go up. So if you're struggling with that, especially as we get closer to, Hanukkah, Christmas, New Year's, and all that stuff, if you need help with that, reach out. You're not weak. You just need help. That's it. All right? All right, enough of the PSA, but I'm going to get into what are some of the positive things in my life, because this year has sucked. My stepfather died in April. 6 months later, my dad dies. Like 6 weeks later, my cat dies. I mean, like, bruh, what is going on, man? But I will bring you some of the positive. That is, I found a cool job. This place it's in a field I've never done before. I'm totally out of my element. Some of it, anyways. I know how to turn a wrench, and I know how to listen. So I am thankful for my job. And I'm sorry, you just heard my phone ding. Sorry, my bad. I'm going to turn that off now. All right, but yes, I am very thankful for my job, and I'm thankful they gave me an opportunity. And I spoke to the owner on the phone before I had my interview. He seemed like a cool guy, and he was willing to give me a shot. And then I went in, and again, they were all still willing to give me a shot. And I've been there over 3 months now, and they're still willing to keep me. So I am thankful for that. I work with some really cool people. Everybody has their good days and their bad, but they're all pretty cool people. I've learned a lot, like a lot. So it's been a pretty cool ride there, and I enjoy getting up and going in. And yeah, my feet hurt most of the time, but although I know I posted on Facebook about boots and all that, I'm not going to get into that. But I'm happy I have a cool place to go to every day. I'm thankful for school. More importantly, my classmates. They're all dope as shit. Every one of them. I don't have to say names. Every damn one of them is cool as shit. Really. They all bring something cool to the table. They're all different age ranges, nationalities. Just legitimately a melting pot, and everybody brings something cool to the table. And everybody helps each other. Nobody's like an arrogant jerk. It's awesome. You guys are fucking awesome. Because they're awesome, they helped me, through all the crap I went through. It helped not make it suck so hard. So that was awesome. And of course, the instructors, they're dope as hell. They're all different in their ways. Some are a little, more professional. It's not necessarily to the book, but hey, this is how we do it. And then there's others that would just go, "This is how we do it," and he knows who he is. We know who he is. But yeah, school's been cool. Work has been cool. And of course, friends and family and all that, especially, the ones that reached out in my real hard days, And again, they know who they are. So of course, I'm thankful for all that. Now, although this year has been very difficult, it has given me a lot of time to think, which normally is not a good thing. No, really, it really isn't. But I have discovered a lot about myself recently, like the direction I want to go in my life and career, and the people that I know are capable of helping me with that and allowing them to do that, because that's hard for me to do, very hard. But another thing is I'm just tired of the bullshit. I am so tired of so much politics, number one. If you have been a listener for a long time, you know I love talking politics. You know it. And thank you for your continued patronage. I appreciate it. But I love talking politics. It's fun to me. It's a sport. But it's just been so much lately. There's a term I heard multiple people. I know I heard Tim Pool use it, and I can't remember. There was another gentleman I heard say it. It's called political fatigue. And that's where I'm at right now. Again, I love a good joke and, reading up on stuff. And of course, I'll still cover it. But lately, I've just been when somebody brings something up, I'm just like, oh, not now. Like, I'm not in the mood. Like, legit, just because things are just so off the freaking rails. I just kind of over it right now, for me personally. It's like I kind of focus like the two men in my life that were pillars for me are gone. That what matters way more to me than some snarky comment Donald Trump said. My cat died. I had 16 years with her. Wasn't long enough. That means more to me than what Nancy Pelosi is doing. Okay, sure. Maybe what they did or said is annoying or egregious or unconstitutional, whatever. I just don't care anymore. Not today. I have way more important shit to worry about. How am I putting food on my table tomorrow? Well, it wouldn't be so expensive as... Just shut up, please. I'm trying to be nice. And you know I'm capable of not being nice. And I'm trying to be nice. I'm done for now with it all. Life is too damn short. I had a conversation via text with a friend the other day regarding a conversation he had with another person who I consider a friend. And it was about politics. Both of them are not on the same side. Not necessarily oil and water, but oil and water. Both have strong personalities. Both people I respect. One a lot more than the other, and he knows why. It's simply because of experience. No offense, bro. You know what I mean. Love you, homie. But both of these men started discussing politics. Now I was sitting in the room with a few other individuals as these two went back and forth. They were not screaming. They were yelling. Things did get loud, but that's just because that's how person A is. He gets loud. That's just who he is. And he knows who he is, and I wouldn't have him any other way. But okay, they're having this conversation. Now, normally, I would want to jump in. But then I was thinking, wait, one, I didn't pick this fight. I'm not getting in the middle of this shit. And two, no matter which way, it was going to be a 2-on-1. And I know one of the individuals, person A, would have relished the idea of having a political discussion as a 2-on-1 where he was the one. He would love it. And I guarantee you he would win. Because even though I sat there listening to the conversation, I knew I had counterpoints to some of his talking points, but I couldn't exactly remember where I heard it, where the source was, who I heard it from, when I heard it, or how to articulate it. So I just thought to myself, no, this was not my fight, and I'm tired of it. And as it continued on, and they were making good points, I just kept thinking, there are two people in this room who I consider friends. They're good people. They are good to each other. They're nice to each other. There's no animosity. It's just a discussion on politics. There's nothing wrong with it. But as it kept going on, I was just like, I would really like my friends to talk about something else right now. Anything else. Because politics is just so damn divisive. Even if you're not arguing and screaming and name calling. It's just cringe to me right now. Which brings me to the holidays are coming. Whatever you celebrate, I don't care. Oh, put a pause on that real quick. Someone I was speaking to the other day, someone I love dearly, made a comment regarding the Thanksgiving holiday that's coming up. She made a comment. We were discussing where we were going and so on. And as I said, I've never been a huge fan of the holiday. Just for me, I'm not a fan of turkey. Sorry, you can hate me all you want. I do love a good roast and stuffing, or ham. But me personally, I don't know. I'm contemplating, honestly, just staying home this year because I just don't feel like peopling. No offense to anybody. I just don't want to go out. But her comment was, yeah, and also the whole genocide thing. And my reaction normally would have been to educate her in my special way. But I didn't want to hurt her feelings. But I also thought, and I just went, yeah, okay, yeah, whatever. Because I didn't want to get into it. Because she does need an education. Because no, Thanksgiving was not a genocide. Because it took me all of 4 seconds to look it up. Just do a search. But I'm not getting into it. If that's what you want to believe, fine. I don't care. I don't give a shit. So during the holidays this year, we all have our own thoughts on politics and people in politics and everything around it. We are all burnt out. We're all burnt out. At least I am. I'm cooked. I'm cooked. When I get together with my friends, they know I love politics. I know many of them get a little tired of it. So I try not to bring it up. I have actually had a couple of friends that don't normally talk about it bring it up. And both of them are like, you haven't been talking about it. I'm like, yeah, because I'm tired of it. It's so damn divisive. It's like it's 2025, folks. We get it. You either love Trump or you hate him. We get it. Shut up. Well, I don't exactly hate him. There's certain... Shut up. Pass the potatoes. That's what we need to do to all of us. We all need to do that to ourselves this year. At Thanksgiving, Hanukkah, Christmas, whatever the hell it is you celebrate. I don't care. I don't care. But if you get together with friends and family, we all know who's that maggot, that magtard, or that libtard. We all know who they are. Do everyone a favor. Shut the fuck up. Don't bring it up. Don't talk about it. Don't talk about how expensive the meal was, how expensive gas was, how cheap it was. Talk about football. Talk about school. Talk about the kids and their activities and their sports. Talk about people's health. Ask how people are doing. Like, are you genuinely doing well? Not just physically, but mentally. It was good to see you. Because through this last 2 months, all the thinking I have done is a thought that is always there, but really came to the forefront. Its life is so freaking short. So, yeah, okay, if you hate your sister, fine, hate your sister. You hate your brother, fine, hate them. I don't care. Just remember, life is short. So if you really hate them, then you know what? Move on from them. Let it go. I don't know what else to say. Just let it go. We get it. You hate Bernie Sanders, you love him. You hate the Yankees, you love them. You love the Dodgers, you hate them. Okay, great. Donald Trump sucks. Donald Trump's great. He's a fascist, so is Elon. No, they're not. They're great. Shut up. We all have a side and we all have our opinions, but I am tired of hearing everybody's opinions. That's just me personally. I am not going to tell them to stop speaking if they are in front of me, but if I feel like it, I'm just going to walk away. Because I'm done. I don't want to listen to it anymore. Let's have fun. We are all stressed out in our own way, whether it's kids and kids' activities, school, work, bills, illness. We're all stressed out on something. Wouldn't you want a little more fun in your life? Wouldn't you? I mean, me personally, I would rather hang around at Thanksgiving or Christmas, and in lieu of gifts, let's all play Pictionary or some shit. Let's have some laughs. I mean, I don't know. Let's play Trivial Pursuit Kids Edition, because then I can play. Maybe I can get a chance at getting 2 or 3 questions. Let's have more fun. Go out and touch grass. I mean, not right now. It's cold, unless you're in Texas. Florida. Lucky bastards. But here in the Northeast, it's cold and rainy as shit. But you know what I mean. Let's try to enjoy the good things about our friends. There's nothing wrong with a good debate. I'm not bitching or complaining about that. It's just I have changed my focus. Me. Just my own. Life is too short. I'm focusing way more on the things I love and that bring me happiness. And if it doesn't, see you. I mean, I'm 47 years old. If I lived to the age that my father was, I've got 25 years left. That's it. I'm on the other side. So you want to go out and protest something? Awesome. Good. Bye. Have a ball. Don't get arrested. Don't get tased. Shut up about it. I don't care. Did you see that? Yeah, I saw it. What did you? I don't care. I don't care. Because the one thing, and I've, again, known this for years, and we all know this, but we all seem to forget. Because, look, I've been guilty of going, nutters on somebody on social media and back and forth and arguing, and I haven't done that in a long time because it's just not worth it. And odds are you're arguing with a bot or a 12-year-old that's going to wind up beating you because they're better at it than you because you're old, because we're old. But the point that I kept that was really driven home, especially during that conversation, the debate between my two friends, was you guys do realize, not just them two, but all of you, including myself, but all of us, regardless of where you stand politically, I don't care what letter is next to your name, who you vote for, I don't give a shit. I don't care if your hair is purple, I don't care. You do realize, though, at the end of the day, nobody is going to really change your mind. Because so many people say that they're open-minded, but they're full of shit. Because when you say something they disagree with, they want, many people, not all the time, but many times they want to attack you on it. They're not open to your opinion. But with all this infighting and arguing and debating, you do realize that at the end of the day, they don't give a fuck about you. Nothing you say is going to change anything. Yes, debate is great. Conversation is great. But when it starts leading to animosity, tension, awkward moments for other people, regardless of the conversation, I mean, that happens when, there's a lover's quarrel at a family gathering. That's always fun, right? Great. Yeah. Congratulations, Eden and Zach. Again, hopefully that doesn't happen today. I'm just playing. I got to break the tension here. But my point is they don't care about you. They don't care about us. I'm sure, yes, the percentage isn't zero. There are politicians out there that do care. Yes, they do exist. There might be 7, but they do exist. But they don't know your name. I voted for Donald Trump 3 times. There you go. You can log off now. You can hate me. He doesn't know me. He doesn't know my name. He doesn't care. He would only know my name for about 3.5 seconds if I could afford to go to one of those fancy $25,000 a plate dinners. And it's no different than Joe Biden and any politician. They don't care about you. They don't care about me. They don't care about us. So we can bicker and quarrel and argue and debate and hate and fight and get violent, which I don't freaking condone. Everybody, all these nutters can do, you could do whatever. And nothing's going to change. Eventually, if things get hotter and higher and starts boiling over a little bit, we're all going to get more government. Things just going to get stricter. And then we're going to be bickering about that because your side did it. Notice how I didn't specify which side, because it doesn't matter. We're all going to go, your side did it. No, your side did it. And then the government's going to show up and say, you both did it. Get in the van. I'm so over it. Life is too short. Nothing we say is going to change. Politics are going to politic. They're still going to get money from billionaires and corporations, those evil, evil corps. Nothing we say is going to change it. They're never going to vote in term limits. I'm in favor of them. It's never going to happen. Pipe dream. So, not worth my energy. It's just not worth my time anymore. Again, I will discuss politics, and I don't mind having a friendly debate with somebody, but when I'd rather talk about something else. Let's talk cats. I like cats. Do you like video games? How about music? I love music. That's one thing I've really noticed about the people in my class. There are some standouts that really have a huge, wide array of musical flavor, and that we really connect on. I'd rather talk about that with them than who did you vote for? Oh, can you believe these tariffs? They're fucking bullshit. Do you like these tariffs? I think they're amazing. I don't. Let's talk music, bro. Do you see the shirt I'm wearing? It says Metallica. Do you like Metallica? Have you ever heard of them? No? Okay. What music style do you like? Because I don't want to hurt you right now. Would you like something off the Black album? It's a little softer. You want to go full bore? Okay. Hold on to your nuts. Okay. I'd rather talk about music at this point. I want to have more fun in my life. Things have been so down and so just, let's have more fun. So when you go to Thanksgiving, when it comes to politics, shut your mouth. Nicely. And if somebody else brings it up, respectfully ask them, hey, not today. Let's be cool for mom. Or let's be cool for dad. Or let's just be cool. Would you like some more potatoes? green bean casserole, turkey. I mean, whatever. Just try. I mean, that's all I can do is please, I implore you, try. Try to be nice. If not, let me know how shitty it went. I would love to hear the crazy stories. But yeah, that's kind of my thankfulness and my deep thoughts. Thank you for listening. I've been ranting for a bit. This has been a long monologue. Holy shit, 35 minutes. Wow. Okay. Since I probably just bored the shit out of you for about 20 minutes there, all right, I'm going to bring up one more story because it does kind of affect me directly. So, yesterday, if you follow me on social media, you will see I posted that all I wanted to do when I got home on a Friday evening was put my feet up and relax. But no. Nope. Couldn't do that. Not only did I have to deal with traffic and some running around after work, no, I walked in the door and I was curious if I could pay a bill. And so I went into my bank app and I looked and I went, that's a little lower than I expected. And I went in and looked at my expenditures and went, wow, that's quite an expense. I didn't do that. And so I texted my wife, and long and short of it, some used my card to make a substantial purchase. So I now had to call the bank, cancel my card, have them send one out on an emergency. Yeah, great. Thanks. So tis the season for scammers. And I have a story from Connecticut regarding scammers and your kids. Parents, have you heard about this? No? Oh, well, buckle up. Okay, so I just did a quick search again on Grok, and here is what I found. In New Haven Public Schools. New Haven parents, I'm sure you're aware of this, but be on alert, parents out there. This does happen. So, a sophisticated phishing attack recently targeted students at New Haven Public Schools in Connecticut, aiming to steal personal banking information. The incident, which unfolded in mid-November 2025, involved cybercriminals using compromised student accounts to distribute fraudulent emails across the district. Hackers compromised at least 4 student email accounts within the school system. Using these accounts, they sent out mass phishing emails impersonating legitimate sources. The emails contained links to fake forms designed to collect sensitive financial data, such as bank account details. More than 10,000 fraudulent emails were distributed. Over half of the district's student body, approximately 10,000 students total, received at least one of the emails. Around 1,000 students opened and read the messages, with over 1,000 phishing links clicked in total. Tell your kids not to click stuff. Ish. The attack was detected and reported on November 19th, 2025, just days before the current date. Yes. Okay. So, it's scammer time. I mean, it's always scammer time, but you're getting up to the end of the year, holiday season, people want to purchase stuff, and they're going to ask you, oh, you got to pay your bill with an Amazon card, and crazy stuff like that. Phishing emails like that. Tell your kids, don't open it. Don't open it. If you get something that looks legit, you just leave it, show it to me, bring it home to mom, bring it home to dad, bring it home to grandma, show an adult. Should I open this? The odds are no. But yes, that's a lot of kids, man. That's a lot of kids. It's kids. That's not just a lot of people. That's not just over 1,000 people that filled it out or got had. That's 1,000 kids. That's kids. How could this affect their future? I mean, granted, it's, a known thing now, and on those, credit histories and all that stuff, they're all fully aware of, fraud and scams and whatnot, and ID theft. It's all common now. They're familiar with it, but could it possibly pose an issue or a red flag when they go to get a mortgage one day? I don't know. I doubt it. But I mean, if it was my kid, I would be asking that question. If it was my buddy's kids, because I don't have kids. If it was my buddy's kids, I'd be bro. Is there, if they go to get a car loan or something, are they going to get screwed? Is their interest rate going to go up, or is all good? It's going to come up with, oh yeah, it was a scam. You're good. Just, I don't know. I'm asking the question. I don't know. Interesting though. So the scammers are out there. I don't know how the hell it happened, because it did happen to my wife. It happened to my neighbor. Something, not a phishing scam, but a card scam. Like the issue, not the scam, but issue with the card, like I did. Humana. And of course, she had to wait a couple days, and they sent the new card out. It's just a pain in the ass. But I mean, right now, because it's a fraud thing, it didn't fully come out. It didn't post yet. That's why I'm lucky I jumped on it. But now they have to investigate, and like I feel like I have to prove to them that I'm not full of shit, that I don't have X amount of dollars worth of whatever the hell coming to my porch in boxes, being shipped to me, because I didn't order nothing. It's like, I just want my money back, bro. Somebody spent where my money, man? Where my money at? Somebody spent my money, I want it back. But it's a pain in the ass for me. Like, I got fucking bills to pay. I got food to go buy. My fucking car is like on an eighth of a tank of gas. What a pain in the ass. I didn't mean to make that rhyme. It doesn't happen all the time. All right, on that note, before I get completely off the rails, thank you for listening. And if you follow on YouTube, there's a new thumbnail for this episode. So I don't know what it is. I haven't even thought of it right now. I'm just mentioning it. Anyways, thank you for listening. And as I did state in the beginning of the episode, truly, if you are having some issues mentally, with some emotions and whatnot, look for some help. You ain't weak. You're not weak. You're not. It takes a strong person to ask for help. Go get some help. All right? And thank you for listening. Until next time, keep being you.